get 'em on.
What's up, people of YouTube? This is Prolix Enigma, and what are you guys doing on this wonderful Sunday afternoon, I'm assuming, is when this video is going to be uploaded. Today I'm going to talk about something that is a little overdone. Well, no, not overdone, but maybe this commentary is a little late out there for the whole field and wide array of things like that. Basically, it's about Titanfall. It's a viewer's perspective on Titanfall. I have not played the game. I have watched a lot of gameplay of it. And up until now, well, no, I'm not even going to say that because I still really want to play this game. Basically, up until now, I have been pumped about getting this game and seriously excited about it, right? Like, if a game was to come out and was to be the COD killer, that's great. That's awesome. But it has to be something that I can get into. And Titanfall is not going to be a game that I can really get into. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be a great game, and I'm still standing by the fact that it's probably going to be a really great game. I don't think it's going to flop. It'll be successful, I'm sure. But I don't think it's going to be a COD killer. There's a few reasons why. Number one, it's not multi-platform. That's something that's just, not going to be there anymore. It's not... It's something that needs to be there in order for it to kill COD. It needs to be multi-platform. And Call of Duty is going to get better. Titanfall is going to get better, but it's going to be on the one platform unless they move to PlayStation, which would be really cool if they did, but I don't see them doing it, at least not anytime soon. I think they're going to try and make it an exclusive to just Xbox. But this is kind of the predicament. It's one platform, well, and PC if you count that, but one platform, and it's trying to reach out there to these people when PlayStation and Xbox and PC almost doubles what Titanfall will have as a fan base if it picks up a strong following like Call of Duty has, and that is why it will not be a COD killer. And I am not ready for a Call of Duty killer, especially if it's something that I can't get into. And the reason why I can't get into it is because it's too futuristic. I knew it was going to be futuristic, but I wasn't sure. I didn't think it would be so first-person-y shootery like that I'm used to. And by that, I mean it's not what I was expecting when it comes to a first-person shooter. I was expecting futuristic-like warfare, but plays like Call of Duty or plays like Battlefield. And it doesn't do that. It's just kind of, it's out there. It's a little far out. It's way out there compared to what I'm used to seeing. And that doesn't mean it's a bad thing, but they have bots in the game that are on the teams. I think it's like 15 bots is what I heard, and I don't like that at all. I really don't. I was a lot more worried about it at first than I am as of right now, but I don't like the idea of there being bots. I think it takes a lot of skill out of the game. I think it completely destroys the competitive aspect. The wall climbing, the Titans in general. It's just, I think it's going to be a I think it's just going to be a really good game. I think that it's going to be a must-buy game, like something that you will have to have, but it's not something that is going to be ridiculously amazing and take the spotlight from Call of Duty. And I think as long as Call of Duty improves with this new 3-year cycle, or 2-year, I guess, but they'll technically have 3 to work on the game, then there won't be a problem. Then it won't be a bad game. There won't be bad Call of Duties. It will keep people's expectations up, and it will be all good. So that's where I stand with this. I saw the way that they do the scoreboards in Titanfall, and that makes me a little less worried about how it's going to play. I saw that it has its own spot for the bots when you kill the bots, when you kill pilots, grunts, Titans, those kind of things. It has their own area on the scoreboard that it shows how many of those you killed, and that makes it not as bad, more understandable, less. Because like if you think about it this way, say you played a game and it shows that you got. Say it shows that you went like 48-2. Well, how many of those kills were bots and how many of those were actual people? See, that's what I was thinking about, and I feel like it would take a lot of the competitive aspect out of it that it could possibly bring. I'm sticking with Call of Duty. Until there's something out there that can really take my captivation, can really captivize me, can really captivate me and make me want to play that game. And make Call of Duty a thing of the past, then I'm going to stick with Call of Duty until the end. And if that never shows up, then I die when Call of Duty dies. And then I'll just move on to different games. But it won't be a professional level. It won't be something that I take extremely serious. So, basically, to wrap things up, Titanfall will not be the Call of Duty killer. And that's pretty much final. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be worth the buy. I myself am going to buy it. But it's just not going to be a Call of Duty killer. It's not set up for it. It's not ready for that. I just don't know. I've seen a lot of gameplay of it, and I have not played it, so I'm not saying it's a bad game because I don't believe that it is. I believe that it'll be a very good game, and it'll have a lot of positive things to it, especially being made from the old Infinity Ward, who made Modern Warfare 2 and COD 4. So we just gotta kind of sort of put those things into perspective and think about it that way. So I think it's going to be classified as another shooter. I don't think it's going to be a bad game, and I don't think it's going to be a COD killer. What I think it's going to be is you have Halo, you have Call of Duty, you have Battlefield, and you used to have Gears of War. And Gears of War has kind of fallen off as a big shooter because they don't really make games anymore. And so I feel like Titanfall is just kind of moving up and taking the place of Gears of War. I'm not putting them in a scale order of which one's better. I'm just saying that there's going to be 4 main shooters, and that's going to be, well, and I'm also not talking about Destiny, because Destiny could be really good, or I think it's called Destiny, that will be coming out on PlayStation, and it's made by Bungie, who originally made Halo, and I, for one, did not like Halo too much because of its futuristicness, but that's not a big deal. Anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap this commentary up. Titanfall is going to be a good game. I think you guys should buy it. I just think it was a little overhyped. Anyways, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment your opinions about all of this and more. Tell me what you guys think of Titanfall and all of that. The video you guys will see on screen will be my most recent video that I have made. Twitter and Facebook links will be down in the description. I'm not sure if I said that, but deuces. Get 'em all.